hello. How are you, Subly? Cup of tea? Alex, how are you guys? How are your Sundays? What's that emote? Oh, that's your emote. I need that. This looks very Sea of Thieves like. It's good. Alright, let's see how long it takes me to set things up this time. Let's see. I changed all the graphics, so it should be good. Hello. Hello, Subly. I'm gonna leave it on this title screen because while I was fiddling with the controls, it was very creepy. So I feel like I should share the experience with you guys. The noises were creepy. Is it a bit? How's the volume in comparison to my voice? Is it too loud? Is it good? Talk. Okay. I don't know what to talk about. um, I watched Harper play some Danganronpa yesterday. She did 10 hours. Or was it 9? It sounds fine. Okay. I should totally do easy, right? Can I do easy? This game. Has anybody played it before or watched it? Hold on, let me get my chat in front. Professional. Ina, how are you, Ina? You played the series? Yeah, I played 1, 2, and 3. 3 wasn't my favorite because the co-op kind of made it less scary in my opinion. No, it's okay. It's okay, Subly. You stream? Oh no, I thought you streamed, Dina. Doing okay? How are you? I'm doing good too. I'm ready to play this spooky. I think we'll do medium. I don't think I'm good enough to play hard, and I don't think you guys want me to do easy. Let's do medium. Let's do it. And feel free to let me know how the volume is when we're actually in game, because it's kind of different. If it's too loud, let me know, or if you need me to turn it up. Because we need it to be loud. It's spooky. It's loud on my end. Oh, did Alex get it? Did you already shout out Alex Subly? I wasn't paying attention. You probably did. You're always on top of that. Here we go. Thank you, Subly. Yay. I'm not ready. My favorite one is the second one.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there.
Food?
You'll be able to look her up.
What are you
once we're on
getting,
board.
Alex?
Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
I haven't eaten yet today. I probably should have eaten before stream, but
We're here, sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space
I'm
mining
not
is
the
a lucrative
smartest
business, Miss
person.
Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's
Ishimura.
Ishimura.
The
Impressive.
USG Ishimura, biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they
McDonald's?
already pumped
That's
the cork.
gourmet. That's so gourmet.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG
I mainly
Kellion
just get
responding to your
a
distress call. Come in,
a Big
Ishimura.
Mac from McDonald's. She
You're gonna
wanted
need to boost the
Chick-fil-A.
signal if
Yes, we
power's
know.
low.
Boost the signal. More.
Oh, it's closed on Sun. Oh, that's weird.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things.
I wonder
You'd
why.
think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
I've never really been to Chick-fil-A. My job
It's a busted
would
array like
order
we
from
thought.
Chick-fil-A, but
Sounds
that's
like
about
they're
it.
having problems with their encoder. You get us down there, and Isaac and I can fix it. 48
Really?
hours
Oh,
max.
okay.
All right, you heard the lady.
Oh,
Take
okay,
us
that
in.
makes
Let's see what needs
sense.
fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking
Oh.
procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto
What
dock.
is it?
Can go to Chick.
We're off
Okay.
track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields. Their guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No! We can make it inside.
Do they just are they totally closed on Sunday, or is it only Sunday morning?
Field's too strong.
Wait, is Virus here? Oh. It's okay, Alex. I do that sometimes too.
Is everyone okay?
What?
Oh, it's alright, Subly.
What the hell
It's
were
just the
you
wrong
thinking?
chat.
Were you trying
I
to
do
get
that
us killed?
sometimes too.
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels.
Nobody
we had
saw
aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed
It
right
didn't
into the side of
happen.
Ishimura. Now settle down. Let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some time to
All right.
fix.
Let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
I'm trying. Oh, okay. Alright. Nothing happened. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right. We've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
Let's go. Nothing bad could happen. Nothing. I want my stasis. Whoa. My mouse. Is this good mouse? No, I need to change it. Hi, Cass. How are you? King-san. How are you? Where have you been? What am I looking for? Controls. There we go. Is this good? Why is it so weird? The camera isn't moving very well. I might need to turn it up more. It's not very good. It was going way too fast in these menus. But maybe it needs to be up high.
You didn't lose power to the port booster. You lost the port booster.
Alright, we'll see if that's good. Sorry for making you guys dizzy. Doing fine, nothing much, mostly gaming. Ooh, what are you playing? And are you streaming it?
It holds the record for highest number of planet cracks, with 34 to date, and highest dead weight of refined product, and 14 trillion kilotons.
Guess the power's down everywhere. Isaac, get over here and hack the door pad.
I don't wanna.
Strengthening the extraction
streaming? That's a funny joke. How do I stomp? How do I stomp? Ooh, it goes so fast in the menu. Brake controls. Basic controls. Punch. Foot stop. Space. I pressed space. It's not working. I want to
Seems
stomp
like everyone was
stuff.
trying to pack in a hurry.
I will be hosting
Should be a security
and
detail in here.
okay, Subly.
Yeah.
And
Well,
what
there's
movie
not.
are you guys
There's
watching?
nobody here. I can't pick up
Oh,
any
Saw, right?
broadcasts.
I think you mentioned that in the DM.
That security console.
How dare you? This is
Isaac, log in and see what you
Dude.
can find. Kendra, get that elevator back online.
what?
Dead. I can't.
Then reroute the damn power.
Dereliction of mod duty.
Look, if we all cooperate,
I don't
we
know
can figure
what
this
it is.
out really soon.
You probably did. I don't know
Let's
the
get
word.
That computer display up, Isaac.
Use the locator system to find your next objective.
Oh, there's so much to do. I'm not used to these controls at all. Excuses, excuses. Barb! How are you, Barb? I missed your
That
streams.
doesn't look good. She's taking a lot of damage.
The tram system's offline. Getting
I'ma
around
just look
be
at them.
difficult.
Nothing bad's gonna happen to them. They're
Air
fine.
seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
They're fine.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that?
I'm not sure.
Good. I'm doing good.
Hell? I don't know.
I'm
Something's in
looking
the room
forward
with
to
us.
playing this again.
Jesus! Open fire! Open fire! Send the power!
Gus.
Come on.
Luca.
Isaac, get the hell out of there!
The
Wait.
door's unlocked. Run!
The camera is so lagged. No. I can't even change the camera angle.
Run, Isaac. Get the hell out of there.
Why? What? I might have to change the mouse stuff again. It's like the camera doesn't, or maybe it's my mouse. It could be my mouse. I miss streaming too. Yeah, understandable. I don't know why the camera's so awkward to control. I think the first ever speedrun I saw from this game, Impossible Mode, the guy playing looked like a god since he didn't get hit once and ripped through everything. I bet I would never be able to do that. Maybe I should turn it up all the way. Or maybe I should play with controller, but I'm terrible with aiming on the controller. So it doesn't work. Even spacebar doesn't do anything. Like I should be. Maybe I'll try it. No. And to answer your questions, I finished. BioShock was great. You played all 3 of them? And the DLCs? I turn it? Oops. A mode toggle caps. Caps? I don't think any of these keys are working. Everything. It was so good. Another good one was Prey. I didn't really like the DLC for it, but the main game of Prey, it was very fun to play. Secondary. Secondary. There we go. Middle mouse button.
Use melee to knock back an enemy for a quicker escape.
Okay, now I can do it. Now I can do it. There's so many sounds. Hi Sam, how are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Can I not pick you up? Oh, hold on. It's like way down that I couldn't see it. How are you, Sam? There's a lot of yelling right now. And this body's glitching out. Also, I can't turn my camera. So that's great. You're good? That's good. How are you? I'm doing good too. We just started this. I don't know if you've seen it. I can't. This mouse is weird. There's like a latency on it. Should I try reloading it? This is a spooky game, by the way. Yeah, I tried. I had it like all the way down and then I turned it all the way up. But it's like it doesn't want to turn the mouse, the camera at all. Like, maybe this is good. Oh. But it's like very clunky. It feels very weird.
Collect and use health packs to replenish your health bar.
Everything's like I'm trying to look up right now, and I did that like a few seconds ago.
This is Benson. Everybody listen up. They're using the vents. That's how they're getting around the ship. Stay away.
Oh, maybe. Is there a separate thing for camera? Maybe visuals? Render? Bloom, blur, flares. Oh, you were playing Twitch things, Sam? A shader. VSync. Do you think I should turn on VSync? It was on VSync as default, but I turned it off. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do. It seems like mouse sensitivity is the only thing I can really change. Curly, how are you?
Away from down! Get back! Get back!
How are you, Curly? I can't turn the camera, so this will be interesting.
Isaac!
Or I can't turn it very
God, I
well.
can't believe you made it.
Ooh.
Isaac. We
Have
ran
a
into more
good
of them on
dinner,
the way over
Sam.
here.
What
Are you
What are you
okay?
gonna have?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
You tried and
Keep your
succeeded,
voice down.
Sam. You
Whatever
tried
they
and
are, they're not friendly,
succeeded.
and half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine. Now, we have to get to the bridge. But first, We gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to
Doing
me,
good? How are you
I'll
doing?
get you out of here alive.
I'm trying to
Now, what's wrong with the tram?
figure out this camera, cause it's very
The
lagged.
board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it! Everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
VSync
we
hooks
can't.
in- Oh,
But you
yeah, I'll
can.
try it.
Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
Alright, let's see if it helps. Cause like on this menu, it's like, you see how fast the mouse is going? But when I'm in game, it like, I can't turn the camera all the way. What am I doing? Where's VSync? Blue. Let me know how that is. Is it good?
Use the map screen to check objectives
Oh, that's much
and
better.
important locations.
Now it's too fast. Now it's too fast. Oops. That's so weird. So you need VSync on for the camera to work properly? That's weird. Yeah, this is much better. Okay. Now I can't say that I'm getting hit because of the camera. I should have just kept it and been like, I only died because of the camera. I know you're alive. Oops, didn't mean to. Oops. Something here.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it out. Smith killed one. Listen,
I've
forget
arrived.
about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut him apart.
I've arrived, Stizzy 1H.
How are you, Zunabi? Locked. Yes. I just want to stomp things. Break all the things. Tired? Take a nap. Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay? He's fine. Don't worry about him.
Isaac,
Jerry.
be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the job.
Conserve ammo by dismembering enemy limbs and doing extra damage.
By the way, cut off limbs too quickly. To kill quickly. I can read. By the way, about BioShock, I was speechless for a good hour after the Infinite ending and the DLCs. What drugs were the creative directors on? How to even come up with... It was so good. It was amazing. I don't know how they came up with that either. You guys should totally watch or play BioShock if you haven't. It's really good. Whoops. I tried to jump. 4? Really? When? When is that coming out? Just gotta wait a few years? That's too long.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
Wait, how do I do it again? I wasn't paying attention. Oh. stasis is C. Just rumors. I don't want rumors. I want it to happen. What? Dead space. You should never go into a bathroom in horror games. Never. This is a bad idea. But I want this ammo. Oh, thanks for the light. The only thing teased was it was going to be in a new fantastical work. No, that was before. Was 2K pull the plug. The game is okay. Awesome.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm like, a work. Oh, I'm running into things now. Wait a second, sir. Oh, this is the one that goes back. Hi, Trinity. How are you? Ooh, ammo.
Replacing damaged tram car.
So rude. Won't even let. Right? Here I am just trying to read stuff.
Isaac, you did it.
That?
The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around.
Oh, hello. I didn't even hear you.
We managed to get it back to the repair depot, but now the autoloader is fried. I need a stasis module brought down here now. We don't get this piece of shit off the tracks, it's gonna jam up the whole system.
Another one's coming. I'm good. I'm not used to hearing it.
Tram replacement complete.
So used to faith, but I'm not embracing. I'm now embracing my. What's your name? I'm confused. True name. Oh, I didn't see the line going this way. Oh, hi Faith, how are you? Behind Kill Toy. Don't you even? I think there is something behind me though. Why you do this? Silly boy. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Have you played this game, Kill Toy? Let me know if it's too loud also. It's very loud on my end. Am I not hitting? Oh, I forgot about these guys. These guys are the worst. Get out of here. I hate these guys. turn up the mouse a bit, cause it's not moving. There we go. Lower the sound. Okay. I want to make sure it's still loud so you guys get scared, you know? Has to call me Trin or Trinity. Alright, Trinity.
Isaac, I've patched into the deck security system. It took some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
Chat. Oh, Blue's playing a spooky game. Blue. No, we are. Exactly. I'm not playing this alone. You think I'm playing this by myself? Okay, that spooked me out. You saw the shadow? No. I did not. I didn't like that. That was not good. No. I'm gonna save every chance I get, by the way, so. You haven't?
Isaac, you still need to
haven't
find the
played
data
this
board to
game?
the tram computer. It's in the maintenance bay.
Okay, maintenance bay. Not that I know where that is, but this will take me there. I'm not drunk. I'm just scared happy, right? That's how it is. Like tears of joy, scared of joy. Oh, it's an elevator. If I didn't have this, we would be in trouble.
Kendra. It looks like the door to the storage room is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the maintenance bay.
Sometimes tears come out like strong punches. Simon from me. I watch those guys, Kill Toy. I used to watch them play Conan. They have like this Conan series. Your legs are strong, sir. Your legs are strong. Yeah, it was so funny. The Conan series. I actually started watching the 7 Days one. There's so many. There are so many of those. I'm always afraid that one of them's gonna sneak up on me. I'm in a corner. There we go. It's my real name. It was funny to see her reaction. It's my real name, but I feel like since I've known everyone for a long time, I feel like Faith doesn't show who I really am. Yes, it's my middle name, but at the same time I get confused on who's calling me. Like, my family will call me, then a friend will call me, and I get confused on who to answer. So I'm making it easier. Oh, that's understandable, Trinity. Understandable. I would feel weird being called by my name. I would feel weird. By the way, my real name is in the description down below the stream. Curly? No, it's not. Is it? No way. Is it dead? I don't think it's dead. I only... It wasn't dead. You tried. You tried to do that. Brittany. Yeah. I would feel weird being called that. Subliminality. You guys are funny. Wait, is it your real name though? Wait, I'm laughing, but is it real? I'm full? Oh, I totally remember it. I'm so bad. I'm so bad with names. I'll remember it eventually. Wow. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Alright, I have too much ammo. I actually don't mind y'all calling Trinity. I even changed my Discord. Plus it's my first name. So Faith is your middle name and Trinity's your first name. I've been called Curly all summer. What if I started school? That would be amazing. Miss Curly, I have a question. Do you like fries? I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that log message. Every year they find my Instagram and make fun of me for it. Aw. How rude. That'd be a cute name. Do they know you watch Twitch? Play games? Okay, that was rude. Are you dead? So rude. Wait. There we go. So if you've never played this game before, we're basically a engineer sent to fix a ship, and our girlfriend was on this ship. So we're trying to find her and figure out what's going on here, and it's not good, as you can see. I tell them that I play video games. They're always shocked at first, but it definitely helps me form connections with them. You guys, do you play with them sometimes? Play games with them? Like, I had a teacher that, would bring in movies sometimes. Do you bring in, like, the Switch and play with everybody? If it's a free period near summer vacation? Why? Yeah, she probably is long gone at this point. With all these monsters running around, you'd think so. Where am I going? I can't go in there, it's locked. Oh, right, I forgot.
Use power nodes to upgrade your weapons and rig.
I don't, but I wish I could. I'm thinking about starting a video game club. Oh, that would be so nice, Curly. When we physically, yeah, that would be. It'd be good for now too, since everybody's stuck at home. Good way to connect. But it's probably everybody probably needs to ease into everything. So, wait, it's blocking what I have to press, I think. Oh, enter. I can read. No, go back. I want damage. Yes. And then I want capacity. I probably should have done rig for more health, but date one of the monsters. Imagine the back scratches you could get from oh no. I think that would be a bit painful.
That's it, Isaac.
They don't cut
Take the
their
board back
nails.
to tram control and slot it into the computer array. That should get the tram system back online.
So rude. I had this one teacher in middle school who would call me Tiffany. Tiffany. And every day I would have to remind her my name is Trinity, not Tiffany. I mean, I don't care, but her reaction used to make me laugh. Tiffany. What was that show I watched? Was it White Chicks? Or one of them named Tiffany, or was it Brittany? Or were they Tiffany and Brittany? I forgot. I need to watch that again. It's funny. Terry is hilarious in it. I have missed you, sir. Let me reload. Thanks for backing up a bit. So rude. I have like 130 students a year. Learning names is so hard, especially when they're hard to pronounce. Yeah. Imagine if there were... I had like 3 Britneys in my class when I was in middle school. I bet the teachers were very confused. With duplicate names especially. In one of my classes in college, there were only 2 girls, me and my roommate. Our names both start with the same letter. We were always called each other's name in class. Oh gosh. There are always a lot of people with my name also. A lot of people names are Curly? I'm just kidding. It's unique. I'm sorry. I could have walked around it. I chose not to. Oh, I don't. Like, we're the only 2 women. You can't keep us straight. It's ruled. There they are. Gotta love engineering. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of women don't do engineering. But props to you, Subly. I would never be able to do, I'm not creative enough to do engineering. Did I not get it?
online.
There we go. Now can I do it?
Shipwide tram system reinitialized. All trams now operational.
Yay!
Tram arriving at flight deck station.
I was one of the 6?
Quarantine lifted.
Only 6? A 6? Jeez.
All right, we're on board and heading
That's
to the
1
bridge.
in 10
Good work.
women in that
Strange.
field.
The quarantine just lifted.
Whatever was in the flight lounge must have left. That's
Throughout
lucky
the
for
school,
us.
they were
Isaac, get back to the
actually
Kellion and prep it for launch.
Trinity.
We'll find out what we can from the bridge and meet you
Oh,
there.
Trinity.
If we live that long, you're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going to
Your
die
lack
out
of
here.
confidence in me is duly noted, Miss Daniels. But I have a mission to complete, and that's exactly what I am going to do, with or without you. Do we understand each other?
Just get us out of here alive.
She's like, I don't like you. I had other Trinity who was in my special ed class. I've never heard Trinity before. It seems very unique to me. Education classes are the other way around, subtly, where it's mostly women and then a few guys. In French class in 9th grade, when we did tests, the teacher would forget about me. What? Ina, no. Does that mean you would get an automatic fail, or does that mean you got no grade at all and it didn't affect your grade at all? Because if it's that one, that's great. Neon, how are you, Neon? How is your Sunday? Are you excited to paint your deck soon? That's gonna be a nice color. I like the color of your your stairs, your stair area. I think it'll look very nice. Are the men discriminated against though, Curly? Genuine question. I'm curious if men in teaching experience the same as women in engineering. I was like, excuse me, you. Oh, Ina. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ina needs the hugs. Teacher's bully. Wait, why did in French class when we did the test? Why would the teacher forget about you? Was it on purpose or what? Cut off their limbs. I will. I have been. I heard something on the ground. Blue, yeah, we are gonna wait for like 2 weeks. Okay, in 2 weeks. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Can you still paint if it rains? Oh, where am I? I'm just like running into a wall. It's probably very boring watching me play horror games. Not many games scare me. Dark Deception did though. I hate being chased. That's for sure. I don't like being chased. Who's that? Clark Necromorph? That can't be. Clark is right here. Isaac Clark. How are you, Clark? And the Necromorph is somewhere here. It's impossible. I was very quiet, but I was literally the person that sat in the front row. Seriously? How do you forget if you're right in front? Blue! How are you, Blue? Blue. Neon said that you guys are gonna paint the deck in 2 weeks. Wait, I I am so lost. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so lost. I'm looking at this and I just keep passing the doors. Well, nothing bad can go here with all this blood outside the door. Nothing bad at all. Guess it was so quiet. Yeah, I was pretty quiet in class too. My teacher was like, yell at me. I was like, no, I don't wanna. How are you feeling accomplished? Yes, we have to wait 2 weeks until the wood dries. Oh, okay. I was asking Neon, what if it rains in that time? Is it gonna be clear and sunny for those 2 weeks? So we're just gonna follow this guy? I would have noped out of here so fast. I know there's one behind me. I heard you, sir. You're so loud. It's raining today. Oh no. Did I jinx it? Did I jinx it? It's good for the wood to kind of climatize a bit too before you treat it. So does that mean you can still do it in 2 weeks, or do you have to wait longer?
We made
the
it to the
rain?
bridge. It's a nightmare up here. No survivors. We're going to try to get to the command computer. Wish us luck.
Good luck. I'm gonna just be wandering around here, fixing things. Oh. It's so fast in the menu, the mouse. It's good. Oh, I already read that. Not at all. Who dis? That is, oh, there were times on online school where I would get emails saying I didn't do this thing, but really I did the homework for the thing, and other time they would get mad at me for this thing, and I'm like, I didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like just random emails. I'm sure you were confused. They probably forgot to send you the email for the thing. And they sent you an email saying that you didn't submit the thing instead. That's Blue, that's Faith, but she wants to be called Trin or Trinity from now on. I was confused too. I was like, I thought it was a new person in the chat. Oh my gosh. He didn't have his head. I'm full. I'm full on ammo. 2 weeks for that kind of wood, especially given the size of the planks. 2 weeks should be fine. Oh, okay. I'm glad that you guys could get your I'm glad you guys could get the wood. Oh my gosh. Rip. Rip. We ain't getting out of here. Nope. Ow, you made me miss. Wait, is that one alive? It was alive. I hear one behind me. I hear multiple behind me. Why wasn't my stasis
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home. It's the only way off the ship.
Kendra,
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
just let me think. Can you access the command computer?
Hopefully you have.
It's
No, it's
no
okay.
good.
Hopefully
There's
we
an
have nice
executive
weather
lockdown of all
tomorrow.
primary systems. Without the
All the days
captain's
after.
authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location, med lab. Status, deceased.
What?
Uh-oh.
How?
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it. Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
Hammond isn't. Why did he ask how is he deceased? I think it's obvious. Do you see what's going on around here? Do you see this? Oh my god, it's happy voice. How are you, DM? It's the cringe voice. I'm very cringy. Let me see. You good? That's good. We're playing some Dead Space. I'm trying to figure out this, Cringe is good. Twitch. Okay, good. Then I fit right in. I'm trying to figure out the correct settings for this mouse. Sometimes it's too fast, sometimes it's too slow. I want this one too. But we'll find the mouse sensitivity. The mouse sensitivity's been kind of wonky. It's not my mouse, it's just like how the game registers the mouse. Normally it's good. DM, do you stream, DM? Do you want a shout out?
Buy new weapons and items at the store, and place extra items in the safe.
I don't want to get on there. I don't think I want to do that. Who's that? No. He said no. Oh, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's fine. Sorry, I made you uncomfortable. Alexi said that he doesn't like being shouted out either. So if you don't, I'll remember that. Oh, found him? Oh, I don't care. I don't mind. As long as somebody doesn't just come in and like link their stream. But if you want a shout out, I don't mind. What should I get? You want to get the level 2 suit? Let's get the level 2 suit. Let's be fancy. Welcome, DM. I'll try to follow you. I keep forgetting, but I'll try to remember to follow people. Yeah, or a bot. Those follow bots are like, hey, you want follows? I'm just like, nope, ban. Be fancy. Do you want the line gun? No, let's get the... do I want the pulse rifle? Should we get the line gun or the pulse rifle? am kind of. You are. I don't know which one to get. You've never seen... Oh my gosh. You and Killed Toy have never seen this game? I love this game. I've watched it like dozens of times. The first and second one. It's really good. Yeah, I love horror games. I'm not a fan of the third one though. Let's get the line gun. Blue.
Red weapon icon. Mean your weapon has no ammo in its clip.
1, 2, 3, 4. So if I press 2. Oh. Wait. Wait, why is the line gun 3? 1 and 3. Why isn't it on 2? That's confusing. Alright, we finished chapter 1. Completed. Yes. Yes. Chapter 2, Intensive Care. So if you missed the scene, basically,
He's here.
she creeps me
Nothing
out.
to be afraid of.
Do people here also call you Bloo?
You would come.
It just sounds so funny.
I saved this for you.
Oh, those maggots. No.
Use kinesis to move or throw objects.
Blah. It's Blue. Are you okay? Can you imagine living on this ship? This must be horrible. It's Blue. No, you guys are the first ones to call me Blue. It's funny. I've never heard that before. Wait, how do I use it? Is it F? I'm an X-Man, you guys. An X-Man.
Pick up schematics to add items to the store.
E. Schematic flamethrower. Ooh.
Isaac, are you there? We were attacked. Kendra's gone. 1 minute she was there, and I can't believe I lost her. We can still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes, and we'll find Nicole. Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. You'll have to blow through it to get to the morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage, and a shock pad from zero-G therapy. Should be down the corridor. God, communication is useless in all this static.
Oh. I don't really have a lot of money, so. Oh. Let me loot first. You can never have too much loot. Unless you can't grab the loot. That's a problem. Ooh. Life support. It must smell so bad on this ship. Oh, I didn't save. I bet there's a monster in that pile over there. Stop moving, sir. I always have been insecure about my first name, not because I don't love it, it's because I used to be made fun of because of it when I was younger. But I had some help and I was convinced to use my real name, so I'm trying to get used to it, to my first name. It's a nice name, it's pretty. I don't see anything wrong with it. What? What is that? What is this? That looks so weird. Someone turn on the lights in there. How are you, Dumbledore? Why you do this? Oh, you jinxed it, Dumbledore. You jinxed it. Jinxed it. You jinxed everything. I thought I heard something behind me. I'm like, let me just back up a little bit. Plus, Munka S. Plus, I want to see what others on Twitch thought to see if they make. Oh no, I was just confused when you. I was like, who is this? I thought you were saying you're out of. I thought you were saying you're out of faith or something when you first came in here. I was like, wait, what? Faith, wrong name? It's a nice name. I like it. You can't name change for 60 days? Let's go. I see him. Is it just him? Why are you guys bothering me? Oh. I'm running. There's way too many of you. Way too many. For some reason the stasis didn't work there when I tried to stasis them. Recharge it. Maybe if it's low, it's a bit delayed. Maybe I need to press the button. Well, I kept the. Oh, I never really noticed the numbers. I never really noticed the numbers. I'm sorry. It'd be easier. Are they spiders? We're in space right now, so I would say they're aliens more than anything. But they could be spider-based. I'm so bad. If I don't keep checking, I would have ended up going on the elevator or something. That would have been a good time to use the line gun. I wish I could just scroll through my weapons, but I have to press 3. To remember to press that. There's a lot of buttons to remember. Space demons, exactly. So I'm doing something with the saves. I want to see if you guys can figure it out. There's a reason I'm saving like that. But I'm not going to tell you. And nobody spoil it. Unless if you know it. Ouch. Yikes. Yikes. You okay? Did it die? Whoa! Yeah, those things are very creepy. They can climb on walls. So you gotta be careful of those. Wait. Okay, I need to go back to my plasma cutter. That thing is too powerful for this. Bonk. Those are babies. It's kind of sad. The babies turned into the monsters too. It's not just the adults. Oh, what was that? That's my objective, apparently.
Should be able to melt through the
Bye bye,
barricade.
baby demons.
Use the shock
Have
pad
you
to
seen
ignite
this game before,
it. Hope I
Trinity?
can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
I will say that the ambient noises in this game are very good. It's very unsettling. If only I was playing this at nighttime. Sims go! Wait, am I supposed to go here? Yeah. Oops. I thought I froze it when it was, I thought I froze it when it was... I don't think I cut off 2 of your limbs. Oh, I did. Yeah, where have you been since Go? Are you in classes now? I know you said you were gonna be kind of MIA. Not yet. Oh, okay. I don't think I really need anything. Next Monday. Are you excited? So not this one coming up, the one after. I'm gonna just keep saving. Yikes forever. I think I have that command. Let me check. If it's work. Ooh, I had caps lock on. Does it work if there's caps lock? Nope, it doesn't work. I need to fix things. These necromorphs need to stop messing with. No. Do you remember that moment in Outlast where that patient is hitting his head on the wall? It's just very unsettling. I don't want him to turn into one of them, so his head's got to go. And an armor too. Alright, we're good. Sorry. Okay, Cisco. Good luck with the troubleshoot.
Use kinesis on heavy objects that display this symbol.
Oh my gosh, those guys are so fast. Dodge that like a pro. Like a pro. I need to upgrade my inventory space. Oops. I meant to do F. That's a creepy part. His back must be cold without the skin. Ooh. Just a little bit. Just a little chilly. Just a little chill. Well, what's in here first? Are there goodies in here that you don't want me to find? You're gross. That's gross. Ew, right? It's time. For what? Hashtag ew. Ew. Look at this game is so glitchy sometimes. I love it. It's so funny how glitchy it is sometimes. I can walk. Still alive. I don't think I killed you. Oh, he is. He's dead. You're not dropping me any ammo or anything? Why is it not? Alright, I'll just shoot it. It was like teleporting me. I wouldn't survive this zombie situation. I would freak out. Oh yeah, if this was actually happening, I could not either. I wouldn't be able to. But you play zombie game? Yeah,
Entering statue. Your air meter will appear when you are in a vacuum.
It's so quiet. I out of... Okay. Thought I was out of space already. Not dead space, though.
As you know, the Ishimura is able to set its gravity locally. Your grav boots will kick in when you enter a zero-G area.
Welcome back, SimScope. I'm not very excited for classes to start because a week after I paid tuition, the school sent out an email stating that they have been thinking for the past week and think it's best for the semester to go fully online, which means we already paid and now we don't get the resources we paid for. They give us like a 1K pandemic grant, but that is not enough for the resources. That's true. Can you get a refund entirely? I mean, they definitely shouldn't be able to do that.
Counter will flash red if you can't jump to a surface.
Yeah, that sucks. I know that a public school near me, they aren't opening at all. They can't, like, a week ago, they said they weren't going to be opening at all. So, wait, how do I go over? I forgot what it told me to do. I wasn't paying attention. Basic controls. Breadcrumb. Oh, that's why it's called. That's why you use B for breadcrumbs. Stasis 0. Oh, control. Disorienting. I love it. Alex. The bunny with those glasses are amazing.
Exiting zero gravity.
Did you guys get your McDonald's? I could really use some McDonald's, but I'm hungry.
Combine that with the thermite at the barricade to destroy it. Shit. I can hear more coming. Moving through the vents. Stay safe, Isaac.
Thank you. Oh gosh. Mr. Gote, I think. Thank you for the follow. Sorry if I butchered it. Oh my goodness. Sirs, please get off of my platform. Hi friends, I'm just You're working on a Sunday? What? The work of a teacher is never done. Well, I guess you have to plan the lessons, right, for the next day? Got food? Oh, Roblox. I remember watching a few people do Roblox. It's kind of like Minecraft, right? But Lego-ish. Wait, where am I going? Oh, okay. Control. Plus I already signed a lease at a new
Exiting
place.
zero gravity.
I could have just stayed with my parents if I would have known. Yeah. That's very stressful. I'm sorry,
Entering
Sister.
vacuum.
Am I going the right way? Okay. Am I dead? I don't remember how much health I had. You're not dead, are you? Oh, yes. That's a scary, that's the thing about Zero G. You can't hear the monsters because everything is muted because of the vacuum. Oh, not Zero G, vacuum. Not Zero G. Zero G is just jumping around. I was thinking about making this pasta ground. Ooh, is it gonna be kind of like what do you call that? What is it called? It's one of the hamburger helper meals. I forgot what it's called though. Beefaroni? I was about to check my inventory. I was about to check my inventory to see if I have a health pack. I want to use this one. Use. I don't want to use the big one. Stroganoff? Are you gonna, I think Stroganoff has the sour cream in it, right? I think. It's like a sour cream cheese sauce or something. Red sauce. Do I have any notes? I don't know if I have any power. Oh, I have 2. Okay. Let's see if we can do our inventory space, because we're running out. Oh no, it's just HP or air. Then I guess let's just do our plasma cutter. Get some more. Oh, wait. We can't get damage until 3 from now. So there's no point in doing that. We would just have to save up. Kinesis and stasis. I don't really use stasis much because we'll just wait until we get 3. We'll just wait. Where am I going? Oh. Good thing I didn't use it. Now I can get in here. Hell? A schematic or an audio log?
You found something down there, didn't you?
Yes. We found something.
I need that.
So the texts were right all this time.
I wouldn't be certain of that. There was nothing divine in what I saw.
We must embrace this. We are the first witnesses.
Matthias isn't letting anyone down in the colony. It's under quarantine until we learn more.
To hell with Matthias. He of all people should know that this is greater than him, or the operation, or even the company. This is our deliverance.
Keep your damn voice down. People are dying down there.
Only the worthless and the unbelievers. But I believe. Do you believe, Terrence? Do you?
I don't know, some kind of white stroganoff sauce. It's kind of like spaghetti but with cheese on top. But I'm making it. Oh, so like ziti? Baked ziti? Maybe? But I'm making it in casserole. Yeah, it sounds like ziti, but maybe you're just using different noodles. Oh no, I hate these guys. I hate these guys. Nope. Don't. It's so easy to die to those if you don't spam E. Go, go, go. No, thank you. Those things are so bad. Oops. Wait, was that a bomb? Why did we just stay there? We should have ran away.
Should be clear from there to the morgue. Remember, the
Is
codes
this-
are on the captain's
Hello,
body.
is this thing on? How are you, Hashby? No, it's not on. I'm sorry.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan
This is our
transmitting
girlfriend.
ship-wide. We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this many cases. Nobody would tell us what's happening. These wounds, we are not equipped to deal with this. Get him to the table. Hold him. Nurse, you hold him down. Christ. And record it.
That was Nicole, right? I can't tell from here when that log was made. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
Hashby. Howdy. Well, those are some interesting words. Was it? Sorry, we are full. No. No, you're not. Oh my gosh, these little babies. Oh, I see him. Oh! Ow. Ooh, they are so fast. Ah. Alright. For now, I'm going to make a beef ravioli because I'm... Alright. Is it Chef Boyardee? Dead. They dead. Oh, I should have went to the store. How far am I from that spot? I need to sell some things. My inventory is kind of full. Okay, I'll be right back. Gotta go. Alright, have a good day, Hashby. I want to sell. I'll sell a stasis pack. I like how it asks, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do that? I'll sell one of those, these semiconductors. Did I have another semiconductor? I'll sell some plasma energy too. Days! The first thing he does is shout out Subly. How are you, Days? Days, really? How are the speed runs? Any good ones? I don't think I checked Sunday's lineup. But I know on Monday there's gonna be... No, Tuesday there's Jet Set Radio. And I'm gonna be there for that. Well, or I'll watch the VOD. Oh, you went for your walk? Oh, okay. How was it? Is it hot out today? Days. Oh, I'm gonna be full again. Wee woo. Oh, there it is. Low 80s. Ah. Uh-oh, this means that it's gonna lose oxygen. That means you're working hard, Days. You're doing good. Wait, what happened? Wait, whoa, what? What? How come it says... Shouldn't it have said that you were last playing Horizon or something? Is it because, if a VOD expires, maybe it erases the history of what you played? Like if you haven't played anything for a while? Days, you better not have deleted your account. You have some splaining to do. Well, you couldn't have deleted your account because you're here. Caps lock. This place looks terrible. It looks terrible. It looks very bad. Another power node. I want goodies. I don't think I have inventory room for this. Oh, a schematic. I guess that Chris Diz guy never streamed. Lies. Lies and slander.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
No.
My name is Eileen Fisk. I just woke up in here and everybody was gone. I don't know what's happening. Why did they all leave? I'm going to try and find someone. If you can hear this, please come for me. I can hear scratching in the wall. Hello? Who's there? Are you a doctor? Why is everyone... Wait, I know you. You're Harris, the prisoner from the colony. You killed that nurse. Help! Somebody help me! Please! Please!
Yikes. Can you imagine being in a coma or something and waking up to this? Wasn't sure if that guy was dead. Are you dead? I feel like I didn't hit you enough. When is the oxygen gonna fail? They keep having that oxygen station. Yeah, no, this is why I will never go to space. There be creepy things, unknown things out there. No. Just no. I think she's a trained professional. I don't think she was supposed to use it like that, though. Audio log. Oh, I'm not reading this. I'll have it up on screen. How do I? Oh. Days? What do you mean? Try to save her? She's locked in a glass cage. And she was chuckling crazily. Why would I go in there? Why? Seems like a terrible decision. All I'm hearing are excuses.
Science Log Chief Science Officer Dr. Kine reporting. The colony's problems concern me greatly. I have no doubt they are somehow linked to the discovery of the marker, but the exact nature of that connection is still unknown. Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing a form of dementia. The obvious symptoms are acute depression, insomnia, and hallucination. Incidents of violence and even murder also indicate extreme paranoia. Dr. Mercer has advised that I bring some of the affected on board for study. Dr. Wellen, the planet-side psychiatrist,
crazily
has reported that
sounds
his own
funny to
analysis
me. I
is
don't know why.
I'm hesitant to rely on Dr. Mercer at this point, but I
It
need
does
his
sound a
expertise.
bit silly.
We need solutions, and we need them quickly.
Well, I'm just going to go around here and stomp these bodies real quick. Not that I don't know if it makes a difference, but... So these things... Silly Blue. So you see this bat-looking guy? They change the corpses into those things. Are the sounds loud to anyone else?
Codes
over?
received.
Oh,
and they
let me
look
know.
good. Thank God. I'll
if it's
start
too
accessing
loud.
the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there. I'm going to find out what the hell happened to this ship.
Do you hear the whispering? I think I'm getting that paranoia that person was talking about. I see. My mom says that, Blue. And you know what I say to her when she says that? I was like, why are you making fun of that poor blind man? Why are you doing this? It's creepy. His deaf wife, as their crippled children ran up the stairs. Oh. I've never heard that one, Days. What is... Yeah, it's a Fall Guys emote. It's like, you use that emote when you're in a team game and you're down by like... in Fall Ball, and you're down by like a lot of points and your own teammate pushes the ball into the goal. And you're just like, well, I'm done playing. I'm just stand here. That's what that's for. Instances like that. It's the... Oh, it's these... Okay. That makes sense. So, I see, said the blind man to his deaf wife as their crippled children. Okay, I see. Deleted scenes. Extended cut. Oh. This way? Yeah, I got that from my mom. Well, that's rude. That slow-mo is hilarious. So these darker ones have more health. So be careful of those, and they're faster, so. Finish it off with the mute dog. Where would that fit in, Days? Yeah, I was there. I saw. I came with them Harper's raid.
Isaac. Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest.
But I had already.
I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod.
Oh, I'll say it after this.
Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs. Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open. It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life. Shit, we've got bigger problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
Yeah, I came in on a Harper's raid when she raided Flip, but I had already, I was watching. Oops, I accidentally used 2. I had already been on Twitch for like 9-10 hours. I was like, I need a break. I need to get up and play a game or something. I can't stay for too long. But I said hi. I raided. I saw his new place. It looks great. I saw that he got 2 Yoda things. So that's great. They could be twins. No, is it Yoda? That's Yoda, right? Yeah, the twins. Because if he likes it or not, he has to say my real name. I was like, why'd they get 2? And then, what else did he get? I know he was reading somebody's card, and they said that he was saying their name wrong. And then he's like, well, if you don't care, I don't care. And he threw it. Bye. But then it was time to eat. And well, I couldn't sleep until late, but watched a movie. Aubreys. We finished chapter 2. Completed. Yes. I want to make sure I don't save it in the wrong spot. For no reason. I'm not doing anything with these saves. But if you want to keep track of them, you totally should. Because I just love how they do the saves in this game. It's very creative.
You've got 2 problems, and we're working on borrowed time here. First, there's no fuel in the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge is offline, which means there's a couple of trillion tons of rock pulling it down. Funny. I need you to get that centrifuge operational. Refuel the main engine and fire it up so I can stabilize the ship's orbit.
Oh no, I don't think I was there. I joined like an hour. Whenever Harper raided is when I entered. I only saw those 2 gifts, really. He yeeted it. I'm so excited for Harper to do Danganronpa 2. Yep. Danganronpa 2 is my favorite. The characters are so eccentric. I love them. I love the characters. I'm not really using this much, so I'm gonna give myself some inventory room. Yeah, that's good. Best at sports. Wallaby! How are you, Wallaby?
Personal log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple.
Hey, y'all.
It's been 2 days since they pulled that planet open, since the captain died. The panic, the riots.
Never heard that saying, except for if you bombed a test.
With what came after.
Did you
our
fail
friends,
something?
Our coworkers started coming back. Changed, coming back to kill us, drag us away. Rucker disappeared this morning, and I have to assume he's dead. My crew, they're starting to crack. I'm trying to keep an eye on them, but right now I have bigger problems.
It means
we're
drunk,
hemorrhaging
out of
fuel,
energy.
and the primary engine is laboring. Danvers and I are going
Okay.
to try to reach the fuel depot to see if we can fix it. Temple out.
I've never heard that before. Then again, I've never gotten drunk, so. So that could be. I wasn't even looking at you, save station. Oh! Did you see that? I slid. Oh, it stopped. That was funny. Love when Blue says, okay. She has no idea what's going. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, totally. Just it's like just nod and smile. That's what I do. Uh-huh. Yeah. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. I thought that was a person standing there. Yeah, I've never been. I didn't really like alcohol until I went on the cruise, and my aunt had me taste an amaretto sour, and that's like one of the only drinks I like. I haven't been drunk this month, and other than that, I would drink like, I would buy a bottle of wine, and it would take me like a month to finish it. I don't drink much, but I like it every once in a while. I've never tried, what was that? I've never tried frozen drinks. That's juice? It's so good. I love it. What's that? I also had a Callaloo. I always forget the name of it, but it tastes like chocolate milk. That was really good. But don't drink it like it's chocolate milk. Is that what it's Kahlua? I forgot. It's something. Yeah, maybe that. Yeah. It's like, tastes like chocolate milk. But it's alcohol in it. Never been drunk yet, but 2 more years till I can try it. Oh. Like daiquiris? Oh no, I haven't. I used to joke. I would be like, I want Shirley Temple on the rocks. And Shirley Temple's like Sprite with some strawberry flavoring in it, or cherry. Pull down. It's not even alcoholic.
Refueling sequence activated.
I'll have iced tea on the rocks. Wallaby worked alone, sold for about 159 USD today, but 47 USD. Uh-oh. Did somebody count the money wrong, maybe? I hope nobody took it. Do I want to go on this? Oh, it's the currency difference. Okay. I drank more during quarantine than the first year total, besides TwitchCon. It looked like you guys had fun at TwitchCon. Hopefully in 2021 I can go. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Nothing bad. Oh, hi there. guys are so durable. Ooh, all those goodies. Wait. 1590. Oh, okay, 1590 USD. You've had tasted. If it's not a good wine, I usually mix it with some Sprite, just to make it a bit. I like sweet wine, so I usually put a little bit of Sprite in it. Oh, I don't like beer. I try it. I tried it way back. Didn't like
Shut
it.
it, Danvers. Shut it.
San Diego is perfect for a group meetup.
Someone has shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves in the process.
Mama Blue.
They need to be repaired before I can reopen them, but we're running out of time. With the engine offline, orbit decay will begin in less than 10 hours. I just can't understand who would do this.
Be safe, Wallaby.
If it's one of those crazy unitologist bastards, I'll break their neck.
You really want to do that? I don't know what.
Shut up, Danvers. Help me with
Are they
the
gonna
tools.
give you COVID?
Temple out.
How does that? Yeah, let us know. Make sure you check that out first. I don't know. It sounds iffy. I've never been to San Diego. I've never even been to the mid-coast. Mid-coast. That's where Days is from. Mid-coast. Totally a thing, right? I am going to TwitchCon next year, and I will be bringing my boyfriend with. I have asked my mom if she plans on taking me. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you're gonna okay, test other people. Okay, I was like, wait, what? I thought it was the vaccine thing. That's what I thought the job was. I was like, that seems dangerous. Well, be safe even if you do it when you're testing other people. Make sure you have your mask and everything. I go to San Diego a couple times a year. I have a bunch of family there. Oh, okay. Most of my family's in New York or Virginia, so I think the furthest I've been, I went to Mexico a few years ago and Alaska. But as for like in the United States,
Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
I haven't really
What
been
you
too
did
far.
is working, Isaac. I have a fuel reading. It's only a quarter full, but that's enough to restore orbit once you bring the engines online. What the hell?
You tested. Oh, okay, Blue.
False alarm. Thought I saw something.
So much food in bars. Don't judge me, you guys, but I've never been to a bar. Don't judge me. Don't do it. Oh my word. Subway, I said don't judge me. Well, you are too innocent. Hello, Teddy Helen. How are you? Curly, I said don't judge me. Oh my goodness. Well, hello there, handsome monster. He was pretty handsome. You saw that tie he had on? So if I get the job, I will be part of a small team who drives around the oh, okay. Alright. That doesn't sound too bad. I'm back sick. Remember me? I'm terrible. Hey everyone, how are you? Did you change your name? Your name was Backsick? I don't remember Teddy Helen. But if you tell me your full username, I probably remember it. Hurley, don't judge me. Most of my family live in Oregon. I have a great aunt that lives in Texas, but she's super old to the point where she's like 99. So we don't know how much aw, I'm sorry, Trinity. Oh, I remember Polar Bear. I remember Polar Bear for sure. How are you? What have you been up to? Changed my name a couple of times. You're just trying to confuse us, aren't you? So rude. This is my lift. Get off of here. I'm good, and you? I'm pretty good. I'm having fun replaying this. I don't think I've ever streamed this, so. Blue reminds me of a friend of mine than ever who played Cards Against Humanity. 90% of the time she doesn't know what she says. Then she explained it. She always goes, oh, okay then. Oh, okay, good, Trinity. Good, good. I would never do that. I've never played Card Against Humanity, so. No, I hate these guys. I hate those little things. Here, I'll show you what they do. They climb on you. And if there's like a horde of them, it's so hard. It's okay, Blue, as long as you have your games. Yeah. I love games. I love them. See, that bat guy, he turns corpses into the necromorphs. That's why I go around stomping on the corpses. I have a crush from school, but I also have a boyfriend. Help! Crush no good. Crush no good. You're welcome, Teddy. Those are some words of wisdom right there for you. Wait, what, Blue? You, me, Blue, and a bunch of other people after stream. Cards Against Humanity? Is it a card game? Hold on. I am back. Sorry. Brother's ordering me something from Sergio's. Did we lose Blue? No. Brother just came and asked me if I wanted anything from the restaurant. Wait. You can play it online? Oh, I'm getting it. Gyro? 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 What was it? I forgot. I say gyro. Don't judge me again. It's a lamb thing. You can play it online. Yeah, there's a website that has Mock. Oh. I didn't know that. Yeah, they're very good. And the sauce that they have on them at this place is very good too. This way. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Our chief weaponry is fear, surprise, and how much coke $500 can buy. Wait, what? I'm confused. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What does that mean?
This is Temple. Now the centrifuge is offline. We've got 4 trillion tons of rock hanging off our ass, and without that centrifuge to balance the ship, the gravity tethers will pull us straight down to the colony. I'm heading in there now to see if I can fix it.
It's a card against... Oh. What is Cards Against Humanity? It sounds confusing. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Our chief weaponry is fear, surprise, and how much coke? You have to be a terrible person. Oh. I don't know if I want to play that. I don't know if I want to play that. Ad-lib sort of thing, bunch of like person, place, or thing, noun type of thing. Adjectives. Yeah? Oh, okay. Stizzy was doing that. Mad-lib.
Decontamination sequence activated. Please stand by.
But a bit more vulgar. Oh, okay. Don't you even come in here. This is a sterile place. Don't you even. It's definitely vulgar. I played it once, but it was the adult one, IRL. Apples to Apples is the kid friendly. Apples is still fun too. You get a black card with the sentence like step 1, step 2, step 3 profit. Then you got some cards with sentences or words on them, and the best combo wins. Is it like, you know those Jackbox games? I think there was one game in Jackbox that was kind of like that. Yeah? Okay. I want that. You can sell those things for money. I'll use this. Awesome. What a terrible person. So I'm much. Oh, what a terrible. I'm a terrible. No, you're not, Subly. apples is the one you would play at a family gathering. Cards Against Humanity would be your drink. Oh, okay. Not safe for work. Nowadays, they'll take any excuse not to drink alone.
Entering zero gravity.
Don't play if you're... Oh no. I'm pretty... It takes a lot to offend me. I'm sorry for jumping when you were trying to scare me. Is there one down here? I hear one. Now, why is this working? Oh, I love South Park. I love South Park. South Park's the best. I played South Park Stick of Truth. Why aren't you staying in? I did not finish South Park Fractured though. I just couldn't get into it. I didn't like the I think people compare it to XCOM. I didn't like that type of gameplay for the fighting. Yeah, South Park's the best. Oh my gosh, Curly. I didn't know words could hurt so much. How dare you? I'm just kidding. Yes, sometimes South Park isn't everybody's thing. It's okay. Yes, it is. That's king to you, Wallaby. I was the king. This is so discombobulating. Disorienting. There you go. That's the word. Discombobulated. Where am I going, first of all? That's a good way to start. Yeah, do you guys want me to play Stick of Truth? Which way is up? It's the way that's not down. This way is up.
Centrifuge power offline. Please attach generator modules manually, then return to the station.
You don't think South Park's safe? I've seen people stream. I've seen big streamers streaming South Park. Oh, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm supposed to stasis it first, so that it stops turning. So, C.
Generator module attached.
Why are you guys ruining my fun? Smart. Thank you, Days.
Generator module attached. Centrifuge power restored.
Ow. Why can't I jump? I wish I could jump. Sir, are you okay? Marlene, how are you, Marlene? In the second game, you actually have free roam with how you travel in zero G.
Gravity restored. Entering vacuum.
Good evening. How are you? Is the game too loud? It's in the yellow zone right now. You guys sure you can hear me? Look at that.
You're doing great, Isaac. Centrifuge
so
and gyros
pretty.
are both 100% and stabilized. Now get out of there and focus on the engine.
Oh.
I don't know how much time we have left.
This is like a serious moment. I almost got killed. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna run out of oxygen. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Help! I couldn't run. Rip.
Centrifuge activated. Re-establishing balance with planetary cargo. Gravity restored. Entering vacuum.
I'm too slow.
You're doing great, Isaac. Centrifuge and gyros are both 100% and stabilized.
Can I slow it?
Now get out of there and focus on the engine. Time we have
Nope.
left.
Can you just... That's funny. It's like, let me slow it down. Oh, should I put the blenders on there? Do you guys want the blenders? No? You don't want it? Days? Can't believe this. No, just messing with you. I forgot how to do this part though. Where am I going?
Centrifuge activated. Re-establishing balance with planetary cargo. Gravity restored. Entering vacuum.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, that's stasis. Trollolol.
You're doing great, Isaac. Centrifuge and gyros are both 100% and stabilized. Now get out of there and focus on the engine.
But where do
I don't know
I
how much
go?
time we have left.
Oh, I go that way. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, there's nowhere to hide. It wants me to go right, and I don't appreciate that. Oh, I'm about to die. Help, I need air. Okay, I'm good. Let me do it one more time. I can't. Go! Don't you even, sir. I'm out of here. The noises for him struggling to breathe are just scary.
Exiting vacuum.
Let's save so we don't have to do that again. I'm good, exhausted though. I had our first unofficial meeting with some new study mates. Spent 4 hours sitting in a park with them. Oh yeah, you started school, right? Me? Oh, why are you sad? The noises? I'm streaming Saw, so I'm not the right person to ask about Saw. Oh, okay. I'm gonna let you guys see this death. I'll let you guys see this death. Ow. That hurts. That's one of the most graphic ones. Well, not the most graphic, but it makes me cringe. F. Alright. Now let's do it for real and totally fail hitting the spot. So disorienting. Watch me die again. In my defense, Isaac is struggling a lot, and his aim was all jinky, okay? Streamer in chat? Seriously? Oh. Days, that's what you get for mentioning a streamer being in chat. That's what happens. I'm sorry. You don't acknowledge the person behind the curtain, okay? I see you. Oh, I don't even have it charged. I don't have it charged. If there are more clumsy and perverted people like Subly, the world would be a better place. Oh man, that's a funny one. Let me see. Oh no, that's a bench. What's this? There's one that I really like. I forgot it though. It's really funny. It's like an anime reference, I think. Oh yeah.
Isaac, can you hear me?
Say it after this.
It's Kendra. They attacked me. I ran for it, and Hammond he just disappeared.
Kendra? Where are you?
Nice to see you're alive and well, Hammond. I've barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them moving outside, but I don't think they know I'm in here. I can launch into everything from here. I hacked the route and found some reports from the colony. Even before they cracked the planet, the colonists were experiencing widespread dementia. It seems to be related to some artifact they found on the planet. Something called the marker. I'll keep looking. I've got your location and I'm going to unlock the door to fuel storage. You can get to the engine chamber from there.
There's one like, will blah 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 ever win? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Because Dragon Ball Z episodes, it takes like 10 episodes for one battle. For one fighting sequence.
Entering zero gravity.
And it's like, we got 5 minutes before the world explodes, and then it's like 10 episodes later. Rude. This zero G is so disorienting. Yeah, I couldn't hear myself at all either. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. It's really loud on my end. Would that be SFX volume? No, that's this menu screen, right? Maybe it's the music volume. I can still turn this down though. How's that? Oh, I was just reading your message, Faith. Look how he tiptoes through this. Tiptoe, tiptoe.
This is Temple. Screw the engine. I can't restart it by myself, and with all the other shit going on, it's obvious this is sabotage. I'm heading for the bridge, and then I need to find Elizabeth. I've got to get her off this ship. It's not safe.
This looks so gross. No! Okay, there was just a few of them, it seems. He stayed alive just for that last scare. Look how they move. What's over here? Stasis? Stasis recharge. Whoa, I've never seen that before. I don't think I've ever went in that room before. Do I want to go in here? I don't have a lot of inventory. No, I'll come back if I can. He's like, wait, I need to scare this last person before I die. My life has meaning. If I can scare this person. Alright. It's probably easier just to get caught by them. Wait, what happened? Too bad. Game over. Insert new quarter. Womp womp. So ruled. Is this still chapter 3? I'm pretty sure it's still chapter 3. I'll save it here just in case. Neck remorse and then oh, you see me. You guys saw nothing. Sheesh, that one's fast. Where'd it go? And are you alive? I feel like it didn't hit you much at all. Those Oh no. I am so scared about not hitting that guy correctly. If you hit them in the stomach, then those little guys spawn. So I do not want to misclick on that one. That must hurt having, yeah, it must be annoying. It's like, imagine them being like spiders. Oh, thank you. Dreams do come, aw, the bot wasn't mean that time. Good bot. Good bot. Be nice. Oh, I went through the trouble of going up here and now I have to go back down. Okay.
Ignition sequence initiated. Please stand by.
I don't know why that was funny. Oh, there's somebody behind me. I'm out of... Hold on. I'm out of ammo. Wow, I'm out of plasma ammo. Be nice or no cookies for you, boo-boo. I'm shocked I don't have any. Oh, I just picked up 12. Cool. Cool. I mainly have line gun ammo. Alright, I'm picking up a lot now. Oh. I have to click it again.
Engines firing.
It's working. We're online and functional. Finally, some good news. Get a tram to the bridge, Isaac. I'm gonna take us back into a geostation.
Wait, we're not safe yet. Ship's asteroid defense system is offline. On the way up, the ship's going to pass through a debris field thrown up from the planet crack. We'll be ripped to pieces unless you restart it.
God damn it. I'll start working on it from here. Isaac, meet me at the bridge. You can do more good here than I can.
Poor Hammond. He just wants to leave. Oh, this way. I don't know how it connected, but okay, I'll take it. No.
Isaac, where are you? It's me, Nicole.
Nicole? That's who we're looking for. Do I go in there? Yeah. This is where you learn that usually these areas are supposed to be like safe zones, but this is where it's like, no, you're not safe here. You're not safe anywhere. I think I'm going to get. Do I want the Ripper? Should I get the Ripper? Would I use the Ripper? Let me sell some line rats. How do I move stuff in here? Oh yeah, let's have a break. I'll remember to escape. Thank you, Days. What song should we listen to? I have this song on here, but I've never played it, I don't think. Pretzel. Days, your dance before there's even music. Alright, everybody, get up and stretch. Taking a little break. Grab a drink and a snack, and I will be right back. Hello? Hi, Miko. How are you? I have Blue with me now. Oh, let me put chat in front again. Hey. Alrighty. I'm trying to think. I think there's 12 chapters in this game. I was thinking we would finish 4 and then do the 4 the next time and then finish it in 3 streams worth. Bloo, what are you doing? I don't know what he does. I can't even... This is very uncomfortable, Lou. Oh, wrong way. This way? Yeah. Oh! Thank you, Days. I'm a professional. I don't know what you're talking about. Oops, and then I didn't put chat in front of it again. I need to find a better setup. A better way to position everything. Because right now I have chat. I have it all on one screen, and I have chat on the left, OBS in the middle, and then the alerts on the right. Not that I have ever done something, anything like exactly. Sure. Sure, dude. Sleep is for the weak, Blue. Wait, what'd I do? I wish I could sleep. Of course, chapter 3 complete. Yes. Save it right here. Use a pro. Yeah, Dace is a pro streamer. If you're not following him, you definitely should. Definitely should.
Isaac, come in. Kendra's right. The ADS is completely shut. I'll need your help to fix this. Kendra, if you can hear me, see if you can get into the ship's reports. It sounds like you have better access from there.
When were you going to tell us about the artifact, Hammond? This marker?
Thank you, Subly.
I don't know anything about that. It's referenced in the captain's records. They brought it up from the planet.
It's on the ship?
To disappoint your
in
ancestors,
cargo.
now would
They
you?
think it's of alien origin,
No,
but I don't know what the hell it is.
Really? CEC didn't know anything about it. You're lying.
Back up! I am not the bad guy here. We're all shaky right now. You're gonna have to trust that I don't know anything about it. We've entered the debris field. Get to the captain's nest. I'll explain everything later. Hammond down.
Oh boy. No, you should definitely follow Days. Definitely. Okay. Wise decision, Cass. No. Do it. Wait, did I pick up a conductor? No. Okay. Save me some clicks. Oh, I remember this part. Oh boy.
Warning. Hull breach detected.
Isaac, impact on the bridge, right at your feet. I'm reading heavy damage, but containment looks solid. Life support is stabilized. We've got to get the ADS working.
Could have gotten some sense out of those. Out of the packs? The air cans? Schematic. Level. Okay, we'll do the level 3 suit next. Hey, finally meet up with somebody.
Isaac. Damn,
I
he's
can
getting
speak.
me. Place is making me jumpy. Fucking asteroids coming through the roof. Look, I know Kendra doesn't trust me, but I don't know anything about a marker or anything else. This is supposed to be a repair mission. Plain and simple.
No pixels.
This mess is the asteroid defense system.
No necromorph.
I can fix these boards when the main power routing is shot. You're gonna have to reroute them manually through at least 3 junction boxes to activate the primary cannon. Oh, but first, you need to activate the atrium elevators from bridge security. You can use them to get to the junction boxes. By the way, Isaac.
Huh?
Be careful. I saw something out there. I don't know what. I only got a glimpse. But it was big. Really big.
Yeah, be careful.
Shit! Stand back! Oh, that one was dead when I sealed the pod. These things don't die easily.
That's what she said. Sorry. That emo days. How about you do it? I know, just because Isaac is the engineer, he has to do all the work. It's ruled. Do you guys have any idea what I'm doing with this saves so far? I mean, the man needs to take a nap. We lost Blue. You may have lost me, but guess what I got? I got a gyro. That's gonna get cold.
thing's armor. Shoot it in the back, Isaac.
Oh, I missed. Oh, I didn't miss. I don't have any left.
Quarantine lifted.
Easy. Yeah, this is the first one, Himiko. I like the second one's my favorite. We don't get Isaac's face or voice in this one.
Make us whole again.
Ugh. No.
Atrium elevators are now online.
Sounds so creepy. I'm out of ammo. Have you played or seen this one before, Himiko?
This is mutiny. You'll all be tried for mutiny. Kind, make them listen to reason. Settle down, then. Hold him. By Maritime Law, Article 5469, I hereby declare Captain Benjamin Matthias unfit for duty. The marker must be delivered to the church. Terrence, please.
You have the game, but you never played
I
it?
can't let you do this. Traitor. Heretic. Pull his head. Murderer! Hold him.
Whoops. His hand slipped.
Dead. No, it was an accident. I had to stop him.
Arrest the doctor.
Whoops. One thing I had trouble with other game is that side characters don't do anything but give you side quests while they can... Yeah, that happens a lot in these types of games. I'm a chicken. No. Obliteration imminent. I hope I have 12 slots available. That's how many I need. This thing is powerful. Oh, I definitely need stasis. I was at 0. Thank you.
It looks like some of the gravity plating is malfunctioning. Keep an eye out for any kind of distortion effect coming from the floor. It could be dangerous.
I just find that kind of funny. I'm guessing Dead Space 4. I kind of don't want them to ruin the game. After Dead Space 3, I don't know. I hope it's not like Dead Space 3. The problem with this gun is that you can't turn it. So if they're on the wall, it's not as easy to hit their tentacle things. What, the front door? The small one had a... Yeah, the babies turn into the necromorphs too. It's not just adults. Are you dead? I heard something. Tee-hee. You can hit them with objects and knock them over. It's funny. Whoa. I'm about to die. Yeah, my stasis wasn't working. Stasis, please. It is C, right? Dead. Make sure. Now it did. I'm out of line racks. I need to buy some ammo, actually. Oh, there we go. I can use the Ripper, but I'd rather use that just for those small enemies. Oh, okay. I think I'm still gonna get hit by this. I think I need to wait until it's like over there. It's kind of hard because it's going so fast.
Power transferred to the ADS.
Ship systems, junction box rerouted.
There we go.
I'm making some progress with the tracking grid.
I need
One of the
stasis.
cannons is giving me a hard time.
First try.
Keep
Thank
moving.
you. First try. There we go. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. That was some dazing. That was some dazing right there. Feels. Nice. You hear the whispering? Ah, it's so unsettling. I might just keep my stream and everything else Faith, but only Twitch and Discord or Trinity because I'm too lazy to change. Steam is easy to change, right? But it's up to you. Whatever you want to have Trinity on. It's good. I'm sure a lot of people on Steam will be like, who are you? Who are you on my friends list? There'll be a lot of confusion on Steam, I bet. Yeah, Days. They don't need their heads. They can survive without their heads. You have to cut off their limbs so they bleed out.
Bridge, come in. We've been boarded. Repeat, the ship has been boarded. We are under attack. Open fire. How are they? They've already killed most of the deck staff. We need security back up here
That's what
immediately.
makes them so creepy.
Useless. We can't hold them back for very long.
Any normal thing would be totally dead without their head, but these things can live through a lot as long as they have their limbs. Where do you want me to go? I guess 2 is good. Oh, I'm on 2. Are we going to 3? I'm sure Flippy's gonna ask who the heck is Trinity is in Discord and Twitch later, so I'll have to explain. Yeah. No. How about no?
This is Temple. The bridge is fucked. I don't know what went on in there, but I'm not sticking around in case whatever did it comes back. I'm heading for hydroponics.
Did you just finish it, Subly? Yeah, Saw is... There's a lot of stuff going on there. Dr. Gordon. I felt so bad for Adam. I won't say what, just in case anybody hasn't seen it, but... Poor Adam. Uh-oh. I hate this weapon. I am not a fan of it. It takes so long to kill enemies. As soon as I get to a store, I'll buy some ammo. We're doing Halloween next week, Blue. Okay, Saturday I can do. I can do Saturday.
Power transferred to the ADS.
Okay. Primary oscillation power has been rerouted.
Why wasn't it this Saturday?
I don't know about you, but I think I'm seeing things. My head's pounding still. I don't know. Just stay sharp, okay?
I'm going back the way I came? Oh, I guess I did my objective and now I have to go. Oh yeah, the hair point. How do you like your hair? How's the color? Did it come out good? Because she had to villager hunt. I need to get Agnes out. I don't know if Moon hasn't really contacted me. I was gonna do a villager. I can't get Agnes to leave, first of all. And I don't think she'll be leaving because today's firework day. I'm trying to get Agnes to leave so Moon. Oh Dave, I meant to ask. If I time travel and then I go back to Monday, will she be in boxes? Because I might have to do that. Because I don't... Why am I saving again? I just saved up there. Okay, I'll save. A thunderstorm? Be careful. Oh, I have to go to... Maybe I have to go to 1. For Animal Crossing, I want Agnes to be in boxes on Monday so Moon can take her. And then I could go villager hunting on Tuesday.
Isaac, listen up. I've gone over the MedSci reports. These things are biorecombinators. They take dead tissue,
So if
absorb
I...
it, and mold it into new forms. One iteration seems
on,
to
I'll
have
wait
the
until
sole
after
purpose
this.
of infecting corpses. The others, well, seem to be making corpses to infect. And that body tissue we keep seeing on the walls is part of it too. I found a report that says it's a habitat changer.
Habitat changer. And then, so if I time travel to like Thursday and then Agnes asks to leave, if I put it back to Monday, will she be in boxes or will she be gone? Or will she just be in the stage before she packs? It's raining and hailing. Yeah, stay inside. Whoops, did not mean to use that. That whispering, oh my gosh. You'd have to go back to Sunday, save quit, then move on to Monday. Okay. That's confusing. I don't know if I can do that. Why am I saving? I guess I should save just so I don't have to do the elevator again, I guess. I feel like I just saved like 3 times in a row. Step on that, I don't think. From Thursday, save and quit, load into Sunday, save and quit, then load into Monday. Okay. Wait, what happened? Days? Why'd you say never mind? Is that wrong? Yeah, aw, why didn't you walk over that? Oh, there you go. It's right. I'm just not good at explaining. Oh, you're good. I'm probably just missing something.
Right. We've got enough power, but the ADS cannon's auto-targeting is down. I think it's a faulty data cable. I need you to aim the cannon manually until I can replace it. Take the elevator to the top of the ship and head for the cannon pit.
Look at those jukes. If you knock me back into that. I can see where she's confused. Me? Didn't I just pick up line racks? Oh, it was the Ripper. Dazed, subtly. Not enough words. Confuzzled. I just saw that there's a door there. I'm like, which one?
Entering vacuum.
I can write a novel if that. Yes, please do, Days, and post in chat so it just like takes up everything. I can see why she's confused. Words are hard, okay, Kaz? Words are hard. Words are very hard. Cheese. Cheese does sound good right now. My gyro's getting cold. Oh, where was it? Maybe I go to floor 3? I don't know if you noticed it, but you can change the rotation of the gun. I didn't say anything, your words, not mine. You have a point there. You have a point. There are so many save stations. That's good, but every time I see one, I'm like, let me save. When I probably don't need to. What's over here? Storage? Ooh. Plasma? Yes. But this is what they use for surgeries. I like hoarding things in video games. I can't help it. I could sell some of this stuff. I could use a stasis pack right now. Blue, addicted to saving, not people, but exactly. And items.
Isaac, you're going to have to cross the ship exterior to reach the ADS cannon. Problem is, we're still getting bombarded by asteroids. Look for cover, or you get torn to pieces.
Well, watch me fail this part.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity. Warning. Multiple impacts detected across the starboard hull.
I'm too impatient. I probably could have gotten to the second part. I agree about hoarding. I finished Infinite with 30 lockpicks at $50K. It's a lot. There's a lot of stuff to loot in those games. You have to loot everything. I need health. I need air. I can't be doing this. Alright, I just need to run for it because I'm wasting a lot of time. Whew! I forgot I had that. I remembered at the last second I had it. It's like, wait, I just picked up something. make it? No, that's not a chance. I have 54 seconds, so let's waste like a few. I could have made it. I'll do 2 next time. But then again, most games are generous if you take... Yeah, that's true. It is pretty accurate representation. Go, 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 go.
Exiting zero gravity.
Woo! 5 seconds.
That's it,
Oh boy, here we
You're
go.
in the pit. The cannon's a mass driver, so it
Here we
should
go.
punch through anything flying at us. Keep an eye on the hull's integrity. Too many of those things get by, and we're dead. I think I've almost got the system repaired. Just buy me a little more time.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, we're doomed! Some have to get through, otherwise they're all gonna get through.
Just 1 more minute, and it should be fully operational.
1 more minute? You think I can do this for 1 more minute? Help!
I've almost got this thing fixed. Just a little bit longer.
Hull integrity critical.
We doomed! Ah! Where are your reflexes? Obviously gone. It's gone. First, second try.
That's it, Isaac. You're in the pit.
You see the
cannon's a
emote
mass
that just
driver,
came
so
up?
it should punch through anything flying at us. Keep an eye on the
Blind.
hull's integrity. Too many of those things get by, and we're dead. I think I've almost got the system repaired. Just buy me a little more time.
Oh my gosh. It broke up into 2. Help.
Just 1 more minute, and it should be fully operational.
Did I get them? I think I got them.
I've almost got this thing fixed. Just a little bit longer.
How much is a little bit?
Hull integrity below 50%.
clear,
Wait,
I'll
I have
engage
two?
your pilot again.
Wait,
Head to
what?
the tram station, and I'll meet you there when I'm done.
Days? I have no idea. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not the smartest person in the world, okay? Let's not do that again. Let's not.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
She's too exactly. I figured I would just give them a chance. Look at that head. Playing on blue difficulty. Go away. Blue difficulty, best difficulty. Can't help you from this side of the screen. You are on your own, soldier. The game is not hard, but you make it hard for yourself.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Wait! Isaac Hammond. You're not gonna believe this.
Oh my, there's always something.
Oxygen levels are falling. Something's poisoning hydroponics air production, and whatever it is, it's filling the deck up with that organic stuff. We're not going to have any air to breathe soon.
I wonder how they wrote the script for these
But if I understand these lab reports correctly, I think I can make a poison to destroy it. Head to medical. It should have everything you need.
Will this never end? Isaac, get to medical and mix together whatever Kendra's come up with. I'm heading to hydroponics. If I can slow it down, that might keep us breathing long enough to fight it.
I think this might be the end of chapter 4. Fall Guys emote. You're not. What? What am I not gonna believe? Oh no. Oh my gosh. I hate these things. Nope, 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 nope. Which one's my Ripper? There it is. Where are they? No, no, no. Another settlement needs your help. Not even advanced civilization got clickbait, huh? No, I was mocking that NPC said you were not gonna. Oh, okay. You're not gonna believe this. You guys are not gonna believe this. But there's another problem that you have to solve, Isaac. Hi, Sarah. How are you? How is your Sunday? Days. Those tushes flying. Oh no, that. It was both of you. Those tushes on the screen. I need a judge command. Days, you. You know, I should only activate that for emote only mode. Okay, he's still alive. Can you not throw up on me, please? That was rude. Himiko. Monka. Alright, I think we're done for today. We did 4 chapters. Yes. Couple of deaths. Nope, I don't know what you're talking about, Days. Nope. Don't want to save over. Lethal Devotion, Chapter 5. Well, I don't know. I think that on Tuesday I'll do a villager hunt, and then we'll continue this on Thursday. But Tuesday we'll have to see. My brother's moving somewhere else, so I'm gonna be helping him tomorrow with moving his stuff. Yes. Thank you, Days. Hopefully we can get everything done tomorrow. He doesn't have much stuff to move, so it should be good. A nicely shaped butt, I gotta say. Thank you, Days. Only a couple deaths, exactly. Alright, thank you guys. Is that your... Oh no, that's the rig. That's the spacesuit. You're welcome, Days. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed Dead Space. Yeah, we'll do villager hunt. I'm gonna try to get Agnes to leave. If not, we'll see. And I need to see how Moon's schedule is, so I can give her Agnes. You're welcome, Himiko. Bye, Sarah. Is anybody on right now? Do you guys have anybody on? Bye, friends. If not, we can just end it for today. Is it a lazy Sunday? Oh, you know what? If I do /host, will it end the stream? I don't want to raid them. That's what I was thinking of, Days. I was gonna host Games Done Quick. Oh, I'm not even on the ending screen. Pro. Bye, Blue. Was fun catching your stream for once. Thank you, Kaz, for hanging out. Yeah, see you next time. Join the Discord if you're not. We sometimes do movie nights, sometimes TV show nights. Bosky! Bosky! Also Ree. Alright, I will see you guys Tuesday. Bosky! Bosky be, no, right? I taught her well. I taught Busky well. Alright, you guys enjoy the rest of your Sundays. Stay safe. Oh, and thank you for all the hosts, follows, beaties. And thank you, Sam, for the raid again. Thank you. Oh, I need to see the castle. Alright, bye! Thank you.